Hey guys, welcome back for another video, another daily commute education. So I've been thinking I should probably do a video on just educating more on pitfalls and things that people can find themselves falling into, either losing their coins or scams that are out there. And so this video, again, I'm really trying to talk to you and preach to those who have not been in this space for a very long time, like a lot of us have, and just learn from others' experience. And I feel like we can learn a lot from each other as long as we continue to pass that baton and kind of be like a mentor in a sense. And that's what I see myself as in this space. I really want to keep educating you guys and just talk about things, maybe past experiences that I have had or learned from, because I've seen this market grow from, what was it? It was probably, it was in the millions. It wasn't even anywhere near billions. And so, like I said, the market cap was not very large when I got into this market. So first concept I wanted to chat about was the meme coins, you guys. Meme coins, I look at these coins, and I'm talking about Shiba Inu, Doge, Pepe. Yes, you can make a lot of money with these. But again, I do not recommend playing in that altcoin casino space unless you really have a good understanding of what you're doing. And you guys can Google, like there's a whole list of meme coins that are known as cryptocurrencies, right? And so these coins, yes, like I said, you can make money, but again, you're gambling. And so what you're doing is you're basically taking from other people that are gambling, right? And so I don't recommend it. And if you are going to play in that space, first and foremost, these coins are a joke, right? They were made as a joke. And so only doing this, I would recommend, if you're going to do it, you've got to have your Bitcoin already set aside. You've got to have your coin secure, set aside, knowing in the back of your mind, okay, it's play money, right? It's kind of like doing a budget. You've done your budget, you've allocated all the money that you need for your bills, your mortgage, food, maybe your insurances, everything is set aside. Okay, this is my play money, right? This is what I'm going to buy my Starbucks, whatever with. That's the money that you want to play in there. As long as you have allocated your set goal, you've met that goal of buying the Bitcoin or Satoshis that period, great. Go for it, lose that money, you don't care, because already you got a large chunk of your main holdings in the safety asset. Most people playing that space are, the entire point, I feel like, of buying these meme coins is, yes, to make a profit, and then to roll it back into buying more Bitcoin. Absolutely. If you know what you're doing, there's over 10,000 altcoins out there. And so the one coin really that is the most important out there is the number one coin. There's a reason it's number one. It's what brought this technology into the world, Bitcoin. So again, make sure that you have your Bitcoin already set aside. Don't worry about, jack it around with all those other 10,000 coins. Because again, eventually you will lose your shirt. You'll lose your money. So it's just the way, the name of the game. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing I was going to mention about, that was titled basically meme coins. The second piece I wanted to mention was scams. You guys, there has been scams from the very inception of Bitcoin, very in the beginning. And you may have even heard about some of these people like Roger Ver way back in the day. He's probably whenever Bitcoin Cash came out. Again, it was a spinoff. He was trying to basically funnel money from Bitcoin. A lot of people in the space didn't realize, myself included, Bitcoin, oh, there was a split. And that one chain that he had created from the original Bitcoin, known as Bitcoin Cash, was going to be the new Bitcoin, right? Obviously, that chain kind of dwindled off, and you'll still see it there. It's got a market cap, and people still jack around with it. But even he was lying. Like the amount of transactions that happened, it was basically these two nodes sending these transactions back and forth, trying to get their transaction volume higher. Again, the guy's, I think he lives in Japan. He originally, I believe, was American. Anyway, this guy's a scammer. Crap coin, stay away from it. Bitcoin, he may even own Bitcoin.com or something like that. I know I'm pulling off old memories, but again, not Bitcoin. He claimed to be at one time. Same thing, Craig Wright. Recently, this guy in the court system in the UK was told he couldn't prove. He's been claiming that he was Satoshi Nakamoto, the inventor and creator of Bitcoin. The guy's a total scam artist. He never could come forth with any tangible evidence that actually showed that he was the creator. He couldn't move any coins on the original chain. It's like, move them. And the fact that he was going to try to sue people, or was suing people, basically because he wanted to trademark Bitcoin, it completely goes against the premise of what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is an open ledger, an open network for all people. And this guy had the audacity to try to get it. He's a scam artist. He's a total, it's funny, there's a meme of him even going around known as Fake Satoshi Nakamoto. He's fake. And so Craig Wright is a total scam. Sorry guys out there that may have thought he was the original. He's not. So, and then thirdly, the scams, or I guess mainly on the subject of scams. So a couple things. Do not lend out your Bitcoin. Lending it out, all you're doing is, yes, I get it. Like, passive income is the absolute goal of everybody. We're not there yet. Do not loan out your Bitcoin. What will happen is they will do everything they can for you to not be able to make that payment or something to occur for you to then, and again, any platform that you lend it on, guys, just like a bank, they have the right to hold that hard asset. So they can eventually in some way figure out how to keep your Bitcoin and cash you out in US dollars. And even a lot of the exchanges out there, they can do that. They can literally cash you out in US dollar. So my recommendation, just don't lend out your Bitcoin. Do not leave your Bitcoin on an exchange. And again, further education will tell you and show you, I know I haven't done a video on this and I will, on custody. You need to self-custody your own Bitcoin. You will buy it on the exchange, but then you will remove it from the exchange. And again, there's a level of education here that you need to do into a cold storage wallet. You can research that. Cold storage is in a means that it's air gapped. There's no connection to the internet. Nobody can steal it from you. So again, more to come on that later. There are buzzwords of diversifying, right, in the old traditional system. When you diversify, what you're doing is basically you're taking your money and spreading all over. Don't do that with Bitcoin. Do not try to diversify. What you want is the hard asset. Hold it, set it and forget it. Leave it alone. Don't try to split it up into all these other different projects. All you're doing is diluting it. You're watering down the original asset. So again, don't lend it out, don't leave it on an exchange, and don't diversify. Don't borrow against it or take out loans against your Bitcoin. Again, another way to lose it. You don't want to do that. Not yet. We're not there yet. There are not safe enough platforms. When this asset, again, you guys, in a few years, you're going to see how incredibly valuable it is. You'll be able to shave off a little portion to either buy things directly or to then make these platforms like banks, and because banks, again, can't custody most of this stuff, right? So wait, it's coming. Don't trade. Trading, oh my goodness. Again, if you're a trader, guys, awesome. But for those of you guys who are not, don't get into Bitcoin, immediately start trading it. Again, you're going to just lose money. Buy it, set it aside, again, in cold storage. And again, if you want to play in the altcoin casino simply like with trading, great. Just make sure you have your set bag that nobody can touch. It's sitting there. And so if you do make some stupid trades and lose money, you're not going to, you're not going to feel like, oh man, I lost everything. So again, a couple tips. Don't lend it out. Don't leave it on an exchange. The buzzword, don't worry about diversifying, right? Don't borrow against it and don't trade. So again, buy it, set it and forget it. I'm telling you, these are all, things that I've made mistakes with in the past, and I'm sure you could see all kinds of people in the past as well. So, all right, guys, I'm going to keep it short. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If I said anything that kind of triggered buzzwords, anything like that you want to chat more about, leave a comment. And I hope you guys like these type of videos. I really appreciate it. I've been talking to a lot of people old school and back in the day, so I love to continue to get this conversation going, guys. All right, chat soon.